This video will be divided in 4 parts. In the first part, it will talk about what's a parabola. In the second part, it will explain the first and the second application of the conic section already mentioned. In the third part, it will show the evidences, and finally, in the fourth part, the conclusions. The parabola is one of the conic sections and has a special curve that is the set of all the points x, y, where any point has the same distance from the focus and the directrix. The parabola can be either upwards, downwards, looking right, or looking left. Also, this conic section has the axis of symmetry. It divides the parabola in a half, and the vertex, where the parabola makes its sharpest point and is in between the focus and the directrix.
The Golden Gate Bridge is a suspension bridge located in San Francisco, California. It links San Francisco with Marin County. It has been declared as one of the wonders of the modern world by the American Society of Civil Engineers. The bridge has a deck in which the vehicles pass by and vertical supports. From those supports, wire cables hang vertically as well. Finally, it has suspension cables that are hanging above its 2 towers. Thanks to the hanging of the suspension cables, it makes this famous bridge look more like a parabola that the suspension cables in between the towers of the bridge creates. The cables are useful to support the weight of the deck, and that is why the cables are hanging in a parabolic curve. With this, we can understand better in how parabolas are shown in structures like this one, and thanks to this, the Golden Bridge is known as one of the most famous bridges in the world.
Thanks to the Golden Bridge and others that are similar to it, it is possible to transport anything over long distances from a city to a city or from one side to the other side of a river. However, the Golden Gate Bridge is the most popular site for suicide, being the world's premier venue for the final leap.
The solar furnace of Odeyo is situated in France, and it is the biggest solar furnace in the world. It is a structure used to harness the rays of the sun in order to produce high temperatures using an array of mirrors acting as a parabolic reflector to concentrate light onto a focal point, which is located in the focus of the parabola. The temperature in here can reach up to 3000 degrees Celsius that can be used to generate electricity, melt steel, or make hydrogen fuel.
This furnace is used to get energy from the sunlight, and because of the furnace uses the parabola-shaped interior, that allows the sunlight to bounce in it and always go directly into the focus, doesn't matter from which direction the sunlight is coming, which would be the point in which the energy from sunlight will be taken. We don't see any bad consequences of it, but maybe one of the difficulties of making this type of furnaces is the amount of money, material, and land you will need to use in order to make them effective.
Since the furnace provides rapid temperature changes and the energy doesn't contain polluting elements, experiments can be there in conditions of high chemical purity. Also, the research areas are extended to the aviation and aerospace industries. It is used by NASA, scientists, and technology companies to research the effects of extremely high temperatures on certain materials for nuclear reactors and space vehicle reentry, and to produce hydrogen and nanoparticles.
In conclusion, with the help of the parabolas, we have created bridges like the Golden Gate that helps with transportation and to connect cities. Also, we created furnaces that help with scientific research. But still, the bridges have negative consequences since people can try to commit suicide in there. Our solutions to avoid those incidents is to put phrases that can give the courage and the hope to them with the purpose of decreasing the incidents and to give comfort. Simple phrases like, how was your day? Did you eat? See the sky? You're a good person. An example of this solution can be the Mapo Bridge in South Korea because they applied this solution to avoid the suicides. Another solution can be to put a suicide barrier to look more like a fence structure made from metal to save lives.
The solar furnaces have a very important role in industrial technology, even though they have existed for centuries. The only thing we want to talk about is the danger that the high temperatures represent. These systems should only be operated by professional workers that know what safety precautions they should have. And we had an idea for using this solar energy concentration as electricity sources instead of polluting the environment with old methods. Thank you.